Hello, Peter here from the right group. We've got a printer today, which I don't know what I will do, to be true. I bought like a number of them a while ago, and I know that anything and everything can go with this, yes? So I don't know, I just literally, I have no idea, so I don't know if we will fix it. We will take it apart, yes, or something else. That's Xerox B210 model. It's showing WPS, so I'm quite curious if that connects to the network as well, which would be nice, because a laser printer which connects to the network, that's a nice thing. So let's see, will it blow off? No, it didn't blow off. Okay, cool, but I see no power. So yeah, it gives the power. Okay, so we get a green light. You can see green means go. Now there is a red on it, and it's an exclamation mark now, and green. So green and exclamation mark. So, oh, my disk fell down. So that could mean no paper, but let's test this theory. Why somebody have moved from a different size? Now that's quite curious why it doesn't fit the whole size of the A4 paper. It won't fit like that, it has to fit like that. So in that case it has to fit like that, but that's a bit odd. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so that would be about the size. Trying to fit that in. Okay, so it did pull the paper. No, it's heating up, good sign, and it's passing the paper. Xerox. Wow, B210. Okay, I need to get one sheet of paper actually and see this printer, because if that printer works, then in that case for £10 I did get 5 printers, and the one which I wanted to work is working. So I'll go for a sheet of paper and I'll be back. I've forgotten to unpause, sorry, excusez-moi. Not to me. Okay, so this should go from the red to the green on its own, and it didn't. Okay, so I did press the button here from the paper, and I don't know if that will do anything or not. That's cancel, stop, that's power on off, and that's WPS. Again, nothing. I don't know what does that mean, but combination of some buttons, like a test page, if we put Xerox B210 test page, B210 test page, it should show us, you know, how to do a print the configuration report on Xerox. Okay, on the printer control panel, press and hold cancel button for about 4 seconds. When the printer status LED blinks fast, release the button. The configuration report is printed. So 1, 2, okay, that's it. That wasn't even 4 seconds, and that's blinking quickly, but it doesn't do a thing. So one more time, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that was a bit too quick, 4, but before, you know, installing at the operating system, I would like to give it a regular test, printed test. Okay, it's nice. Wow. Okay, billing count, total impressions 268, two-sided sheets 14, blank impressions 268, blank printed impressions 268, sheets 253. Guys, this printer has printed only 268 pages. That's, you know, that's unbelievable. That's like brand new printer, actually, to be true. So somebody was nuts or what that they sold it, and that's copyright 2019. So this printer is about 3 years old and has only 268 pages. I don't know if you can read it or you can't read it. Probably you can't, but 268, unbelievable. I don't know if I can zoom you in here so that you can. So the like you to see it. I don't know if I can. I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, now it's 268. Yes, you can see. So at the end of the day, this is a new printer. Well, we got no pages at the moment, but come on, you know, like come on, no empty sheets. So now, because it's working on the test page, so what can be wrong only with it is only the communication in between the printer, yes, and the computer. So that's what can be faulty. Light here, so it's pointing out. So anyways, yeah, I pressed that one. Now it's off. Okay, so good. It doesn't seems to be faulty or anything. Guys, the last test I'm gonna do is to print a test page. I can't believe that somebody can give you for free a printer, laser printer, you know, like 10 pounds, 5 printers, and one of them, you know, laser one, really? And the rest of the printers are downstairs. I will be probably tearing them apart for parts, spare parts, because I don't need them, yes. So unless somebody would need them, or you know, or we can just take stuff out of them, yes, electronics and so on, and motors, yes, these are special kind of motors in the printers, and you can use them for various projects, okay, and most likely these are brushless, yes, brushless motors. So anyways, guys, I'll try to print something from the computer. Okay guys, so it took me a while, but I've got cable for the printer. Yes. And I don't know if that printer will be automatically founded by my Linux or not, because it's Ubuntu 20.04. But what I did find was an old TP-Link MFP print server. Yes, so you can plug in any printer, like I would say any, and you can have LAN connector. Now this printer look, has a LAN connector, which is great because you can plug it in and use it this way. Yes, so let me check. I'll maybe share the screen with you. How about that? What do you say? Screen capture. Huh? You can see somehow. What will be if I'll... Okay. What will be if I'll move you here? Because you don't need to see yourself like big. But we can go to the settings. Oh, come on. I could click right. Yeah, you can see, that's fine. So now printers, yes, somewhere here. Driver, display, audio, printers. And look, automatically found it. Brilliant. So maintenance. Communicating. I'm so excited. Oh. Oh. I was so excited, yeah. Oh. I'll show you what's wrong. That's a driverless that's showing on this. Okay, so the problem I'm having, okay, is that it's URF error, decoding fail, position, and there's number, system, and version 11.73, error code 11-111 and 4. So it is a pickle after all. And this self-test page, what it will do, so we can't print at the end through the USB on Ubuntu 0.04, like automatically, yes. It's paused. Wait, this printer is paused. This printer shouldn't be paused. Printer is ready to print. Huh. Okay, let me try to print something just like that, you know. EFG, cool, Control P, choose the printer, B210, options, pages, from 1 to 1, print. What it will do? Will it allow me to print or no? No, it's a file not found, pending, move to, no. Can I cancel this print task? Oh, you don't see anything what I'm doing. Okay, now you can see. Resume printer. Ooh, it's printing. So it doesn't want to print test page. Yeah. Okay, no, well, no, there is no paper. No, where is that? Okay, automatically recognize the paper. That's a good sign. Resume. Okay, so Linux is pausing it whenever it's no paper, but it's taking off. That's good. It didn't print much, but it did print the page I had here. That's the TechWell. See, so that's printing. It is printing, and at the bottom is ADC data out, ADC data out. So it's the same thing. Okay, so at the end of the day, it doesn't want to print the test page, but it does want to print in general. Like, I don't mind the test page, who cares? It's printing well. It's no pages, so still marked red. So for me, it's a good printer, guys. Where's the maintenance printer is ready? I'll open clean print heads, no. Open print queue, nothing. Pause printer, yeah. Everything is actually okay. You can pause. We don't need to, because we don't have any more jobs for this printer. But what I want to say is, guys, we had an issue with a home printer, because our home printer was a laser one, an old laser one. Okay, so you just press, you didn't have to press and hold. Our laser one was faulty, because I prefer, you know, I was working for 3.5 years in the computer shop. I've watched enough of people struggle with printers, and I had to like help people, yes. So for me, it's like if you buy ink printer and if you don't print, but it just idling somewhere on the shelf, guys, don't do it. Don't do it. Buying an ink printer is good for the low but still usage. If you don't use it, it's starting to dry out, because what's wet within contact of the air, and thus inside is impossible to avoid contact with the air, the paint will start to dry. When the paint is starting to dry, it's like HP here, for instance, this paint will dry here, and instead of spitting this paint, yes, this ink, this won't do it, even when you will use an alcohol, yes, even if you will use water, even if you will use any other liquid, you might not always get it back to life. Additional problem with ink printers is that these usually have low capacitance. The newer printers, like we've got this Epson ET-2720, this is like higher volume of those inks, and these inks are not too terrible, you know, like on price. So if you want to have a better quality and don't want to spend tons of money on the laser printer, this sort of Epson style, yes, it's multi printer, because that's scanner, copier, and then the printer makes more sense, yes. But if you don't plan to print like too often, and you need some printing sometimes, buy cheap laser black and white printer. Printing few documents, you know, it's no big deal. You can get sometimes toners. I can't tell you how much, because I will have to go to Go. We can go and we can check, you know, for this B210 cost, yes, but at the end of the day, you know, whatever it is, yes, whatever it is, I know there's nothing here. You can close this thingy, we can close this thingy, and we can, oh, that's print, okay, cool. That's why I knew I need to take you to the left screen. That's okay. So eBay, let's put B210 toner, and let's see how much you will pay for it. Oh, this is not that cheap, not that cheap. Okay, empty here. compatible toner with B205, but 2010 here is 205 and 2010. 1500 pages. So that's 36, that's 39. It's the same thing, so that's not that cheap, guys. For our old printer, you had... how many pages you had? That's the cheapest one, I think. That's 3000 pages. Using Japanese Tomeo Gawa original toner powder, 3000 pages. Now, toner plus drum, 1 drum and 1 of 1 black toner, 35. Combo plus 1 drum, 60. Do we need a drum? Yes. Plus drum, 1 drum unit. Again, if I don't know how is with these printers, yes, but I know one thing. So there is firmware update needed. Please contact us for details. 5 times 3000 black page yield. Okay. Free delivery within UK. So what I want to say is, if we will get 1 pack of toner, which is 36 pounds, but you can make 3000 pages, that's a 35.99 divided on 3000 pages. Let's say, you know, it costs you like over 1p per page, which is cheap, which is really cheap, yes? And because how quickly you can get those 3000 pages, and it's lasting for years. Literally, our first printer was for like 5 years or something. If you print a lot, you will need to replace the toner, and the first toner we had was for about 500 to 1000 pages, so one whole bulk of empty sheets. But the next one which I bought was lasting and lasting, you know, was like over 1000 pages. I would say about 1500 probably. Whereas this one is not that cheap, you know. This one, for the other one I paid like 8 quid or something. Cheap as chips. Whereas this one I see it's like, you know, it's not that cheap. But anyways, you know, it's still 36 pounds if you will pay for the toner and you won't use it for a whole month. You come back after this 1 month and this is working. You don't have to do anything. You see, even on Linux I didn't have to install the printer. It's a USB plug and play. It's a driverless, yes, so you don't need to worry about the driver, and that's why it's brilliant. Because if you will look for something new which don't have drivers for any operating system, you will be worried, yes. But in this case, 10 pounds, 5 printers, one is working. So yeah, good that I bought for 10 pounds. I don't know how many pages I will print, but at least I know I got a laser working printer with a network connection and WPS button for quick connection with a Wi-Fi network, which I don't know still if it works, and to be true I don't care that much because I can connect it to my LAN network, and I prefer LAN network over the Wi-Fi anyway. And plus, if I would like to, I can use this, which makes no sense because this is the same with that. I don't know what else I can say, you know, like I expect it to be faulty and fix it, and I bought a good one, like 5 printers. So yeah, so maybe one day I will have more time and we can go through the other ones, yes, and see. You know, see what's in them. Is it worth saving, or maybe it's worth just to disassemble and put plastic to plastic, metal to metal, you know, and rubber to rubber, and then various components to the gray bin, probably. But anyways, I can't tell you more about it. It's a 25 minutes recording, guys. Thank you. Let's save them more. Yes? Take care. Bye-bye.